Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the HoF F2P Kiana, her F2P build. Since she got a new rerun on her banner, we're going to be looking at her kit as well as her F2P stigmatas with her weapon, and we're also going to be looking at her F2P comps, like the comps that you can do with HoF F2P, and what I would usually recommend playing with her. So yeah, and of course we're gonna be showing her off as well on like a level that's actually fit for her. So yeah, let's get right into it. If you guys enjoy these videos, please leave a like down below and subscribe for more Honkai Impactor content. That would mean a lot. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay guys, so HoF F2P Kiana is considered one of the best fire damage dealer around right now. She covers most of the memorial arena bosses, so if you really want to get a fire damage dealer, I recommend rolling for her as fast as possible. She's also amazing on Abyss, because again she covers most of the stuff that you need to as a fire damage dealer, so you don't need really like stuff like Himeko or the Ankora, because she does a better job, you know. So having her on the team is insane. She's actually also insane on Elysian Realm. Usually you get like 500 crystals when you do your weekly missions, and again Kiana covers that as well, so you are almost guaranteed to get your 500 crystals as fast as possible with HoF F2P. So if you want to get her with the key, I'd recommend doing so as well. So let's start with the ultimate. So of course, when you use her ultimate and when she's on high HP, she's gonna lose HP, but that doesn't really matter since she has barrier that covers her HP, so losing HP doesn't really matter. Again, when you use her ultimate, you deal 2150% fire damage, which is fucking insane. But when you use her ultimate, the harsher form will not will go. So I'd recommend like using the ultimate before like a second when the harsher form will go out. So that's kind of what you usually do with Kiana right now. So of course in her short term she's gonna do enemies at the stage time are paused, so she does a time lock on the opponent, which is kind of good. Plus her evasion skill gives you like time fracture, which is also very good. So her leader skill deal more elemental damage, so usually you want to have her as a leader to get more elemental damage. But if you have something that's pretty niche or specific that you want, you can go for the other option. So yeah, and then of course she gives you 25 bonus initial SP, which is insane in Memorial, so you'd want to have her at team leader, especially in Memorial. And in Abyss it's kind of okay because you start off with SP, but she gives you 25 more, which can make or break your entire composition. So that's pretty much it for her ultimate as well as her leader skill. If you want to go guys to the skill right there, basically what she does here, when she's at low HP, which this procs when she has her ultimate. When she uses her ultimate, her HP is usually kind of low. Her damage is enhanced. That means she gains a lot of damage, which is pretty good for you if you wanna finish the mission as fast as possible. She also restores a lot of SP when Ember Brand is triggered, as well as when your opponent gets ignited, you trigger her QTE plus she gets SP as well. So that's pretty good. Her other skills are kind of like okay, they're like pretty basic. She deals more damage, enhanced Herrscher form, so when she's on Herrscher mode, she's gonna deal more damage as well. But again, when she's at low HP, usually you'd have a barrier that kind of protects you with everything. So bleed and stuff like stun, I think, actually doesn't really affect her as well, which is also really good. So yeah, that's what you need that's basically pretty much her skills. Like, she's really basic in terms of skill. Like, when she's on low HP, she's gonna deal more damage. When she's on high HP, she's gonna lower her HP as much as possible, and then she's gonna deal a lot of damage. So yeah, plus like having her on low HP will trigger the Himeko Stigmata, which is also really good. So yeah, let's get right into the Stigmatas. I'm running kind of a really weird build, specifically for Ignite, but if you want to go for the other build, I'll tell you guys right away. So yeah, let's get right into it. So for the Stigmatas, it's kind of weird, I know, but it's not what I usually play. But I'm running Fuha Musician top, Talus mid, of course. This is usually what you want to go for, the mid Stigmata, and Fuxi bottom for Ignite. So basically what I'm trying to go for is trying to make Sakuno Rondo when I get her where is it? Yeah, when I get her weapon. Her weapon is extremely powerful when you pre-arm it, because it basically procs Ignite really fast, which is what you need in this build basically. So where is it? Where is she? Damn. Wait a second. Oh, there she is. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to do is proc Ignite. When Ignite is dealt, she's gonna deal more damage with Fushi, and she deals more fire damage in general when you have Talus, which is pretty good. Plus, when you have full Musician top, and when your opponent is ignited, it's going to deal even more damage. So that's what I'm trying to go for. But if you want to go for the general standard F2P build, you can go for Talus mid. I think what is it called? If you go over to the Foundry, I'm trying to farm for these, by the way. So you can go for Lewin Hawk as well, Lewin Hawk top and bottom. But I think there are other Stigmata like Stygian Nymph bottom and Dion Korra top. There were event Stigmatas that were available before, but if you want to get them, if you want to get other options, you can go for Lewin Hawk. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a weird build. Again, you don't need to go for it, but if you want to make an Ignite team, you can go for it as well. So I'd recommend this if you want to go for Ignite. But if you want to go for like a standard build, again, you could go Lewin Hawk top, Talus mid, and Lewin Hawk bottom. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Stigmatas. Yeah, let's go right into the weapons. So for the weapon, I know this is kind of weird to say, but I really recommend trying to pull for the weapon, her gacha weapon. Usually you'd want to go for the gacha weapons as soon as you get the Valkyrie. Like I'd really recommend like saving up for the Valkyrie as well as for the weapon. But yeah, even so, like I'm not sure what you usually want to play with her for the weapon. I guess you can go for Shamash. It's kind of okay, I guess, but again, if you want to go for her Herrscher Flame Shion, her weapon is the most important stuff, because in the previous video when I talked about Herrscher of Sentience, you don't need her weapon because her kit just basically does everything that she needs to do. But Herrscher of Flame Shion requires her weapon just to get additional, like it unlocks basically her max potential, which you really want on Herrscher of Flame Shion, because she basically carries your entire fire team. So yeah, Key of Radiance is a recommended weapon for you. But if you don't have it, if you just got her and you don't have the weapon, I guess you can go for Judgment of Shamash. That would be okay, to be honest. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the weapon. Let's get right into the team comp. So guys, for the team comps, usually I'd go for something like, of course, HoF Flameshion, plus Flame Sakitama for additional fire support. Usually you want to run, not Oshia, you want to run like this. You want to run Jin Chengtang top and mid, as well as Isaac Newton bottom for the Impair debuff. This is usually fire and elemental resistance plus elemental support, if you want to call it like that. So yeah, Flame Sakitama is usually what I go for fire support, as well as Raven. Instead of Raven, you could actually go for Sakuna Rondo plus her weapon, but I don't actually have that right now. If you want to go for Sakuna Rondo, I suggest making her at least double S, since she gains like basically everything she needs for her to be as competitive as possible. For Raven, I'd recommend getting her for triple S. Right now I'm at S. I'm getting her at triple S really soon. So again, Fuhua, you want to remove Jingwei. Something like you can go like let's see, you can go like Gluttony. Gluttony is fine. Teresa Gluttony top and Fuhua Musician for the after exit effect for the 2-piece, and of course the additional fire damage as well. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward for fire composition. Again, like I said before, you could go for second rondo, except yeah, you can go for a second rondo instead of Raven, but right now I don't have her weapon. I'd recommend getting her weapon first for playing her, but Natasha is kind of pretty good right now. So yeah, let's get right into the game. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Honkai Impactor content. And yeah, that's pretty much it. HoF Flameshion is one of the best fire DPS that you can get right now. So I'd really recommend rolling for her. As I said before, you could save for Bronya, but man, like, she's kind of insane. I'd really recommend getting her. you might not know, like maybe Bronya is not really that good and you'd regret getting Flame Shion. So, but if you have Flame Shion, that's really great. You can just start saving from right now. As you can see here, I had like 75 crystals before when I did the HoF of Sentience Fuhua video. Right now I'm at like 2,493, which is kind of insane, so I'm gonna save up as much as possible for the Bronya. Plus I'm gonna like be whaling up kind of a bit just to get her as well, and do some gameplay videos as well for you guys. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you so much for like the support. Like recently I've gained quite a bit of subscriber. Like last month I was like a 4, right now I'm like 16. So again, thank you so much for watching the videos and liking and subscribing. That actually means a lot to me. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.